What is up, everyone? This is Hurricane090 and we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 rooms for the room event of Mythical City. We are in season 24, room 7 out of 10, so let's go ahead and see what the top 10 has to offer. And we do have some honorable mentions. That one of them is at 455 votes, and in 83rd place we have Auntie Ari. And it looks like this is a beautiful, beautiful city. Just look at the little centered piece right there, a floating little crystal. That over down to the corner we have ourselves a summoning circle right there with a little demon spawn there too. We have some ghosts, we have some bats, we have some cars going around, so this is kind of like a modern city that everyone is just peacefully living together. It's a nighttime sky, everyone's out and about, everyone's nocturnal, mainly it's just a very beautiful city to look at. Coming in 52nd place with 500 votes exactly, we have Durbur, or maybe it's Durbur. I do not know how to pronounce your name, but I've known you for a while. And in terms of a different video game, not in Tuber Simulator. And what we got here is a beautiful made castle right there, even with a drawbridge. Now that is very, very fancy. We have one of the knights there, we have ourselves a different type of garden going on with a lot of arches for added effect. So many blossoming bushes and flowers, and we even have ourselves a beautiful garden piece with a little fountain in the center there too. And coming in 3rd place with 553 votes, we have My Room. And what I was going for here is that on one side we have a very, very busy city. There are so many cars, there's a lot of shipping going around with all the trucks in front of the buildings. It's that shipment has arrived, deliveries have arrived, it's just very jam-packed busy. But beyond the cities, that we have ourselves some mythical type of castles going around here. That on one side we have the witches and the power orbs. We even have a little bit of an appearance of Ghost Slippy. In the center we have the marshland with a giant tree of life right there with all the fairies around there too. Then on to the left side, we have ourselves a Dracula Castle. There's Dracula just floating around with his other friends right there. We have a lot of bats, so there are all the other vampires right there too. And then we have a giant gargoyle statue of Maya. And now we're on to the top 10. In 10th place with 718 votes, we have Fat Lobster. Now this is a very nice designed city right there, that we have ourselves the Loch Ness Nessie right there. Loch Ness Monster, Nessie, mainly whichever you want to call her. That we have a pirate ship right there, we have some fairies, we have a village with Dracula's castle in the center. We even have some witches also making an appearance there too. That we have the citizens all around, we have ourselves some other forest land, and then we also have ourselves a bit of a giant with the beanstalk there. Maybe that's going to be where Jack and the Beanstalk storyline comes in, because there's the cow right there. But overall, this is very, very creative. Coming in 9th place with 730 votes, we have LZ Chrysler. Now it looks like we have ourselves a jungle theme going on right here. It just looks like that we have ourselves a castle in ruins there by all the plants that are shown around the castle. And even then, we have ourselves a good civilization going around here. That we have some castles right there in the center, and that we've also got a castle on the bottom there. That we also have castles right there. We just pretty much have a different castle for everywhere to go. I just really like the use of all the Craniac items, and alongside with all the different type of event items there too to make this beautiful area. Coming in 8th place with 818 votes, we have Nice Guy Pewdiepie. And it looks like we have a half and half room. On the right side, we have ourselves a beautiful city right there too. That we have a mansion in the corner, we have a fire station, we have Choppy right there, Taxi and Deli are just doing their thing. We even have a little bit of a lake in the center there. But on to the left side, there's a mythical city. Looks like it's a parallel with the universe when we have ourselves a Dracula Castle, we have ourselves witches, unicorns, ubus, shadows, and good old goo. Just everyone here is just living. Except for the ghosts, they're already dead, but you get the idea. We even have a gnome right on top of the waterfall. Coming in 7th place with 846 votes, we have DC Andy TV. Now in this mythical city, we have ourselves a pirates being chased by the Kraken, but then there's also a water cyclone in the center there too. Maybe it's the witch that's actually summoning the cyclone. What is going on here? I didn't know that we have pirates versus witches now. Then we have Dracula and his castle in the center. We have ourselves some forest, and we have a giant spider in the forest, and then we have a giant vine as well. Maybe the giant's living up in the sky there too. But this is very unique to see nevertheless. Coming in 6th place with 878 votes, we have Maximo Epic Uso. And it looks like we have ourselves a giant castle in the center, that we have waters and marshlands all around here. But in the center, this is where all the attention is at. We have so many witches here. I guess this is their castle and their domain. We have some fire, some torches, some spells going around here, that this is just a paradise of witches. Coming in 5th place with 882 votes, we have Marty Striker. Now in this mythical city, it looks like we have a lot of forest and green here. We have a giant skull in the center, maybe a giant dragon used to live among these lands before it was slain or died out. Then we have some witches, we have some villages, we have ourselves good old Liz right there, and also Goo. And on to the left, we have Nobu and Gusto. Another peaceful village that everyone is happy to live in. And look at that, there's Ubu and also Prisma Nobu there too. Coming in 4th place with 985 votes, we have Meowza. And what we got here is that we have a giant dragon, and then we have a dead giant dragon right there too. We have a stone hedge, we have some flowers, we have some trees, some witches and aliens and Dracula there too. We even have the Great Wall of China just to complement the area. And now we're on to the top 3. In 3rd place with 1,094 votes, we have Firewalker TV. And we have a half and half room divided up by clouds of smoke. Then on to the right side, we have a peaceful living situation right there. Everything is green, everything is happy. We have some fairies, some aliens, we have some other gustos, and as well as butterflies in the center. Just beautiful, just absolutely beautiful and peaceful. Whereas on to the left side, looks like we have some devastation going around here. We have some demons, we have some Dracula, some dead vines and witches all around. We have some glaciers and also a red sun or a moon for that factor. I'm pretty sure it's a red sun. Or it could be a blood moon because on the right side there's a regular moon right there. But we at least have some contrast in between these both rooms. Coming in 2nd place with 1,245 votes, we have Lemon Racer. Now this is very impressive. We have ourselves 4 sections in the same world. On the north side we have ourselves a green demon. Everything is just green around here. That's we have some good old Ubus there too. On to the east side we have ourselves a purple demon spawn right there. Purple castles, we have some witches, we have some rocks right there, and we even have some purple dirt there too. On to the south, we have ourselves a winter area. We have a blue demon there too, that we have some aliens right there, and some snow and some glaciers to complement the area. Then we have the west side, which is the marshlands, and we have ourselves the red demon there, with Dracula and the bats, and as well as the castle with the aura on top. Honestly, this is very, very impressive. And last but not least, because you are in 1st place with 1,308 votes, we have Dodgy Dave. And with this one, we have ourselves a half and half room. On the left side, we just have full of life and green here. That we have some fairies, we have some plants, we have some flowers around there too. Just everything is alive and well. Whereas to the right side, looks like it's a bit of a wasteland. And that we have ourselves some dead plants, we have Dracula and witches right there. Nothing is all too peaceful around here. Although they could be living in peace, but mainly just in contrast that we have ourselves a peaceful area and possibly a hostile area. It really depends if you're friends with everyone here. But just as long as they're not at war with each other, then this is a very, very beautiful area. This reminds me of some of the cartoons where you can see that there's one area where it's all just peaceful and loving, and then all of a sudden that evil just sweeps around it just to make everything look different there. I could just imagine a different type of transition that just takes over the area. Then the hero comes by to make everything once again peace and loving as they conquer evil. So congratulations Dodgy Dave on becoming #1 in Mythical City for Season 24. So these are the top 10 rooms for the room event of Mythical City Season 24, room 7 out of 10. Which out of the top 10 is your favorite and why? Feel free to leave down their Pewdiepie 2% Simulator username and as well as your thoughts and opinions and anything that you could think of about the rooms that you enjoy. Was it the concept? Was it the design? Was it just the neat little details they added into the room? Feel free to let us know. Because who knows, they may be reading down in the comments section, and any thoughts and opinions and as well as compliments could make their day as they work so hard to make these rooms, and it shows for the top 10. So congratulations to the top 3, the top 10, and especially the top 100. If you want to see the top 100 be done in a montage, be sure to take a look at Tuber Central's channel. The link to the video and as well as the channel will be at the annotations and as well as the description of this video. And next room event will be Blooming Spring, so let us see what will be in the top 10 in that episode. But for now, this is going to be the end of this video, so if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to leave a like. If you're brand new to the channel and want to see more videos, live streams, and more content in the future, then be sure to subscribe. And if you'd like to support me for just $1 a month, become a channel member by pressing the join button next to the subscribe button if it's available to you. Your name will be highlighted in green for the live streams, you'll get a loyalty badge for the live streams, and as well as a comment section for whenever you leave a comment. And you'll have access to custom-made Fox emotes to use in the live streams. So click that join button and become a channel member today. Feel free to leave down your Pewdiepie 2% username as well as the network you are in the comment section below. Have more friends, have more followers, have more gifts, have more people join your network, and have more fun playing the game every single day, as they're going to continue to update this game every month. But for now, I've been SwordKing090. Have a great day, everyone. And then as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.
I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day.